Attention, cool kids. Cool Stuff Inc. is partnering with me, CGB, on a special limited edition all-metal shark token. This is a one-time only production run with each token individually numbered and totally unique. Pre-orders are only open from August 23rd through September 5th. After that, they'll never be offered again. Don't miss your chance to get one of these unique tokens by going to coolstuffinc.com/CGB. Coolstuffinc.com. Cool stuff in stock. Hello and welcome back to another day in the arena. It's me, it's CGB. Today in the arena, we're gonna dust off our little treasure makers, but we're gonna try to make blue-black control work in 2022. Again, there have been versions of it here and there that have showed little inklings of success. Most notably, in my opinion, the Mind Flayer version of Blood Money. And we're gonna try to bring it full circle and play it with one of my favorite cards, Kazuma. Kazuma, the God of the Voyage, making an appearance in a Blood Money style of shell, along with some other sweet cards in that really fill a role for this mono black kind of build, and that would be Test of Talents and Mind Flayer. So you know about the black cards by now. Professor Onyx, Blood on the Snow, Lolth, Skullport Merchant, Deadly Dispute, Shambling Gas, Eye Twitch. You've seen it, I know. But we also have blue filling in very important roles, so let's talk about it. First of all, the Mind Flayer. Mind Flayer, when it enters the battlefield, gains control of target creature for as long as you control Mind Flayer. We do get to do a lot of that good old Rakdos Steal and Sack with this card because we have a lot of ways to sacrifice creatures. We have 4 Deadly Disputes and 4 Skullport Merchants. So we Mind Flay their thing, we take it, and then we sacrifice it and draw some cards. Nice. And then we bring back Mind Flayer every now and then with Blood in the Snow to grab like an indestructible threat, or we blow up our opponent's Planeswalker with the Blood in the Snow and bring back the Mind Flayer to steal their creature. So that's a pretty good reusable way to get around those pesky indestructible type effects that come up when you play this deck. Mind Flayer does the job very nicely. Another glue card that we're filling in is Test of Talents. One thing that the Blood Money style black treasure decks have struggled with, all runs Epiphany. When you're not putting enough pressure on your opponent, and they can take 2 or 3 turns in a row, that's often enough to end the game. I think we've all figured that out. But Test of Talents is a unique card that you can kind of hide in your deck that they don't really expect. So you'll often see them slam their All Runs Epiphany thinking they've got this made. They've played against these kinds of decks before. They don't counter anything. And then boom, Test of Talents. Now you have no Epiphanies in your deck. Thank you. Come again. It's a feels good, man. It really is. And even though the card is narrow and not helpful in any way whatsoever against mono white, I think it deserves the spot in the deck because you're so, you're just base on a baseline. You're very solid against the creature decks. It's the big spells decks that are becoming more and more popular as the format goes on that you need to worry about. And Test of Talents suddenly becomes a pretty good tech card. Kazuma, God of the Voyage, that can also be the Omen Keel. I think what I like a lot about this deck is that you can play Kazuma and flip it and gain a ton of card advantage because you hit most of your land drops. You need a lot of lands anyway. But you can also play the Omen Keel, and it's a very serviceable vehicle in a lot of spots. Like the 2-mana 3/3 vehicle that you can crew up and gets in there and exiles their stuff and makes you hit your land drops. You have so many ways to crew it. Skullport Merchant crews it, Shambling Ghast, Eye Twitch, the Lolth Spiders, the Mind Flayer itself. There's so many ways to keep it crewed that usually you don't find in a control deck. So the vehicle version is probably going to see as much or more play than the Kazuma side. And oh my gosh, it's going to be a decision, whether we want like Smuggler's Copter at home or the card drawing machine that is the God of the Voyage. It's going to be fun. So I look forward to some interesting choices there. In the mana base, we have Evolving Wilds because we are a Kazuma deck. Kazuma with Evolving Wilds lets you bring her back at instant speed, uncounterable, draw some cards, and ambush block your opponent. They hate that. So that's why we have the Evolving Wilds. And then over here in the sideboard, we've got the lessons. A little bit of lesson diversity. I really sold out on Mascot Exhibition early on in the format. I've come down on Mascot Exhibition now that Cyclone Summoner, Blood on the Snow are freaking everywhere, and I'm trying some other things. I like Necrotic Fumes here because we can steal the opponent's creature and then exile it to Necrotic Fumes and exile another one of their creatures or planeswalkers. Very cool. And of course, I want Teachings of the Archaics. The card has really impressed me again and again. I wanted 2 Environmental Sciences because as a Kazuma deck, you want to hit all your land drops. All right, guys. little warning as we exit the intro. First of all, a little thank you. Thank you to everybody who's been a YouTube member. I haven't been shouting it out because we've been promoting the Shark token at coolstuffinc.com. And thank you everybody who ordered those. Over 700. Amazing. You guys are so cool. But the YouTube memberships, we're still posting our stream VODs, and that's my Twitch streams are where I do most of my reacting to Wizards content and new spoilers. So if you want that kind of stuff, the stream VODs get posted here on YouTube for members only. And they're posted on YouTube so you can use your favorite features like 2x speed. There are no ads, and members get access to that for only $4.99 a month, and it does support the channel. Hit the join button below. Last thing before we dive into this video. You're going to watch a game. A very long game. I am not completely unsympathetic and unempathetic to the fact that my fans get excited to play against me and then try to play really well. But this person, oh my gosh, they took so long, and I was already salty on the way in. I was already having a day in the arena on the way in. So there's a lot of salt in this game. Do I apologize? No, I don't. This game is tilting. I'm going to be salty sometimes. I do not apologize. But I do think, fair warning to those of you who's might be a little salt adverse. Fair warning. All right, let's dive in. Let the nonsense begin. God, I've lost the ugliest, dumbest games to mono white and mono red, and now, dejected, I seek some kind of solace that my entire life has purpose. Oh, it's so stupid. Just literally the dumbest decks that exist. All right. Peter, I'm sorry, but you have to die. You have to die. Look how many ranks we lost from that. Oh my gosh, it's disgusting. We got a reader? You ever played a black deck before? All right. Get him. I'm gonna deadly dispute. I just want to see if there's anything I can kill. Green, blue. There is something I can kill. Is it worth killing, or should I ramp instead? I'm gonna ramp instead. I'm gonna ignore this. Kind of already did its thing, got its value. You know what I mean? My plan is Professor Onyx. They don't have great solutions. We just have to not walk into Divide by Zero. All right, straight to the Cultivator. At least they used their treasure on a, something that just kind of broke even with another land. Not the best way to do it. Onyx. All right, we need to find Test of Talents, but I think we can take a turn here to kill the Cultivator.
That's Professor Onyx to you.
I also think I want to keep the treasure, because if the opponent divides her by 0, I want to be able to play her again next turn. So, let's see what they have for 4 mana. They could have another Cultivator. We know they have a 5th land. They run All Runs Epiphany, Coma, which is a terrifying thing that Professor Onyx has to help us deal with. And of course, Cyclone Summoner, which Onyx is pretty good against those. Once you have enough mana, you just keep replaying her and eating their giant thing. Run the Eureka moment. The biggest point of division between my podcast co-host Arjuna and I think this card is so bad. Doesn't look bad here, though, because we're in a slow matchup. Anytime you're in a slow matchup, the card's great. It really is. Kozma. Come on down.
Come on, there's gotta be something useful. Ugh.
Opponent's really taking their time on everything. All right, Taste it. Yeah, Skullport Merchant. Gonna kill you. Eh? What do you think? You like it? 1 damage. Secured. So, 1 Innkeeper. We're going to 7 lands. What have you got? Do you have Coma? Coma's probably the best thing. But this looks like Arjuna's version of the deck or a homebrewed version. They don't always run 4 Comas. I live on the 4 Coma life. Here comes the Summoner. Okay, so let's kill the Ghast and kill the Innkeeper so they can't replay it later. Get another card. And then welcome everything back to our hand. Then we play Onyx again, kill the Summoner. Or do we? If we do that, the Lair of the Hydra can attack down the Onyx. I guess that's pretty mana intense, though. And Blood in the Snow can get her back. But we could also just play a few small creatures. What are you going to do? You'd have to Alrund's Epiphany 2 or 3 times to really hurt us. I think we should just kill the Summoner. I think I've learned this lesson before. And I keep trying to talk myself out of it, but just kill it.
The essence of life is in you.
So they can attack down Onyx. We need to find 1 more Snowland to get her back. But in the meantime, we can play out some of these other cards.
So much for a new start.
That's how I feel. Come on, it's my big revenge game. I ain't got all day. Chariot. Definitely the Arjuna version. All right. I do want to get you flipped. We do have our other Snowland, though. We could blow this up, bring Onyx back, and have protection from a Shambling Ghast against the Lair. You know, no, we can't, because this is on blue. We can't play a Shambling Ghast. Awkward. All right. In that case... Merchant? Let's see if we can flip you. Get you cooking. I have a feeling we're going to draw a lot of lands based on how the rest of the day has gone. Man, sometimes it's a fight to be 500. Opponent figured out how to crew their Chariot. That card's going to be a pain. We just have to keep blocking it. Throw a block here, make a treasure. Good lord. Good lord.
The multiverse must always remain in doubt. Your tiny mind couldn't possibly grasp my research.
All right, mana open for Divide by 0 on the Blood in the Snow too. It's not good. I mean, we have to try, right? They divide their Mordenkainen. Okay. Well, I mean, we get Onyx. That's kind of interesting, but I guess they didn't want to have to worry about having this for next turn. Onyx might find another Blood in the Snow.
Liliana Vess? Sorry, haven't heard that name before. Let's go digging.
All right, let's charge you up. Get you on the board as well. A little defense. And we'll see how many all-runs epiphanies our opponent plays. It's definitely getting to that point in the game where they just take all of the turns from us. We haven't drawn Test of Talents at all. Pretty brutal. It's not helping that our opponent's the slowest player I've ever seen. All right, they're really on a mission to kill her. Can they do it? I mean, I can just double block, right? I think so. Yeah. Save her. Do I give up my treasures here to draw, or will I need that mana? I think we draw. Think we're gonna need cards and mana. It's gonna take a team effort. The Flaya. Nothing good to steal.
You've got to learn some manners.
I mean, we can steal a cat just to try to defend the land. But not enough mana to play both. If they do that pre-combat, they gain a life. Oh my god. Okay. The Evolving Wilds is okay. It's okay.
I never thought I'd miss the library.
Come closer, little thing. That I may. Aren't I generous?
Let's hope they forget about Kazuma. Run their chariot into it. Get tilted. But we got some spiders. We're doing our best. Settle in. There's a lot for the opponent to figure out. Four Hydra is back. Chariot is not. Interesting. Hey, oh god, it's so hard to tell what's attacking what here. Innkeeper's getting involved. There's a cat that I can't tell what it's doing. We really want to kill the lair with the Kazuma. Only 2 basic lands left in the deck. We've drawn that many of them. Did I just put a counter on it instead of... Alright. That makes me sad. It's okay, though. Maybe I should slow down, right? Some of you like saying stuff like that.
I won't give you a second chance.
Which is insufferable.
They didn't kill Onyx. They didn't attack with enough to kill Onyx. Weird. Mistakes were made on both sides, you could say. So, Mordenkainen. Mordenkainen. Found it. Found the line.
You can't even comprehend how duty.
All right, we really need a test of talents before we get all runs epiphanied. We really need it. Still not there. It is just not there today, man. All right, we got some mind flaying. We can steal some cats. But they're all tapped. That's not very good at all. I think it's eye twitch.
I have impeccable study habits.
Let's see if we can draw in. Let's decline. Still no test of talents. Get him.
Your violence has consequences.
Mind flaying a token seems so bad to me. Just so bad. I have to tap more carefully. If I had the right mana available here, I'd have other things I could do. I'm just getting tilted. That's what it is. I'm getting tilted. The opponent's playing so slow. It's killing me. It's killing my vibe. I've got to get over it.
Maintaining balance requires insight.
Mind Flayer has to fight Coma, right? So what do we have down here? We still have 3 Blood in the Snows. Okay. Mind Flayer can take that. We still have 3 Blood in the Snows and 2 Test of Talents down here in this deck somewhere. We've got to draw them. We have to draw them. Look how many more cards we've drawn than our opponent. 24 cards in deck versus 37. 37! I think we saved the Deadly Dispute for when we steal a Shia so they don't get it back. So I don't think we're playing it this turn, which is another reason that I think I just did all this wrong. Oh wait, we can go get Fumes. Yeah, we can cast Deadly Dispute, go get Fumes, steal the Ashaya, pitch it to exile the Mordenkainen. They could have definitely drawn another Divide by Zero, and they're having another... Oh, they're going straight for the Summoner. It's going to take out their tokens. And if they don't crew this, it's going to bounce this too. Is that just a big mistake? I think we let it resolve because we can still power up Haven, but why would we? There's no good reason, right? No, we're gonna steal it with the Mind Flayer. Okay, got it. Come here. Now Cyclone Summoner doesn't work on me. I need to have enough mana left over, though. So, to have Deadly Dispute open. So we'll play you. And you. Say go. Divide by 0 the flare. Thank you. Just don't Alrund's Epiphany me. Just don't do it. I'm so scared. I get teachings because we have a grip. Sure. They've got to have Alrund's Epiphany by now, right? I guess they still aren't even halfway through their deck. It's not insane to not have it. We're never getting another turn. I hate it. I hate it so much, man. So much. And there was that one turn I played so badly, so this is definitely my fault. I just hate losing. Hate losing to someone who ropes every freaking turn. Every turn. Definitely an Arjuna fan. Even Peter Blacklake, that's like the most English name I've seen, you know? Our opponents progress to roping every phase of every turn. And they're holding up Divide by 0. Well, we did untap. I guess we can do this twice. Can we? Do we have enough mana? We have a treasure. Mind Flare, Lulth. Oh my god. Slowest player in the world. So, I think if I expected Divide by 0, I could have done something better there. I'm wondering if they're going to power up Hall and if I have to be ready to block it. I think there's only, yep, 1 land left. 2 Test of Talents. Good lord. I picked this because the opponents usually snap to kill it. But what I probably could have, should have picked is the Eye Twitch. Yeah, they're coming in with the Hall, so I'm blocking. But yeah, if I was going to block anyway, picking the Eye Twitch I think is smarter. Lots of mistakes in this game. Like, I think I've played this game pretty blatantly badly. So, I kind of deserve whatever's coming, but it's been so frustrating. You guys, you don't know unless you're in my seat how frustrating it is. All right, so they had another Alrund's Epiphany that they didn't play. So this is it. Like, I've got to find Tested Talents, which is in the deck exactly for this purpose, and I just can't do it. I can't do it. It's nowhere in the deck. It's completely gone.
Could have such power, but you are too weak to take it. My
I feel
will
I
cannot
feel
be
weak.
denied.
Thank you, lol. Thank you for pointing all that out. Okay. Merchant. Kozma. Hi, Twitch. And we are ready. We're ready for the storm of the Epiphany. Our opponent's probably going to have a Cyclone Summoner, but what the hell?
To maintain balance. Leave me be. I'm reading.
As expected, I didn't miss a thing.
The entire multiverse is my library.
No lands in that hand either. All spells. Well, we can hope they're all Neverwinter Dryads and Prosperous Innkeepers and garbage like that. They're only garbage in the late game. This game has been a 30-minute nightmare. Making birds, huh?
I will cull the weak.
That could help.
Traitors, all
Nice.
of you.
I think I have to try to deck them with the Omen Keel. I don't think drawing cards with my Kozma is going to work anymore, so we have to start playing this on the artifact side. Then I have to figure out how to get through all their crap. Another Lolth, huh? Well, they've been throwing everything at the Planeswalkers. Like, they clearly sort of fear them. Do we play this here? We could hold it back. Black, black. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 7, 8. That's Lolth again. They tried so hard to kill it. Okay.
I'm hungry. you stay? Aren't I the generous?
Don't really want to steal any of these. And divide by 0 does look like it's still a card. They might return it to their hand again. Nope. Actually got it exiled.
Foolishness.
Okay. Well, we could play Onyx, kill the Cultivator, have 3 blockers. Makes it pretty hard to get to Onyx. Might get divided by 0s. Alright, we'll just play this instead, nice and easy. Nice and chill. I don't plan to actually defend the Lulth. I just hope they throw resources at it. Again, though. We have a chance to top deck a Test for Talents. There's only 16 cards left in the deck, and there's 2 of them. So it's not... It's getting to the point where it's almost worth taking that chance. Of course, if they have Divide by 0, they didn't defend Mordenkainen. They might be saving it, but I think they would have bounced their Mordenkainen if they had it. Faceless Haven, sure. Here we go again. Face. Face. There aren't really any free kills or trades I can take unless I, well, could swap off the Omen Keel, but really I think I'm just like block here, block there. Yeah, I don't expect Lulth to... Yeah, Lulth can't survive. I don't think I want to trade this with a cat. Gotta expect at least 1 Epiphany. 2 Epiphanies and I think we die? What are you waiting for? Like, what are you actually sitting here before blockers waiting for? You already declared your... God, I hate this person. Easily worst opponent I think I've ever had. This isn't the MPL, dude. All right. Come on. Test of talents, 1 time. 1 time.
My power is for annihilation.
Okay. I don't think they have Divide by 0.
At least there
And they
is
would have
blood
played
on
Haven
your
last
hands.
turn, so that was their draw for the turn. So if they go for an Epiphany here, I think it's green light. I think it's a green light. They go for Mimic. Okay. Fun. They now have 2 Hall the Storm Giants. They go for Mascot Exhibition. Do I have to... Oh, man. Do I have to counter that? How many Blood on the Snows do we actually have left? 2. 2, right? Okay, we're doing it. There's 1 more Test of Talents for the last 2 Epiphanies. We'll find it. Their hand is a Dryad. Their library is double major. What a greedy bit of spice. Good for them. 2 comas. 2 double majors and 2 comas. That's going to be a problem. We have to exile some of that. Okay. Whew, baby. Well, they're all tapped out, so we get a hit with the Omen Keel, and we draw Blood in the Snow. I wish I could have that Test of Talents back. I really do. Let's go. Let's do some exiling. All right, we hit a land. I don't really want to Blood on the Snow my Omen Keel, though, do I? Smooth. All right. Give me that. And what do you think? Do we play this? The opponent can attack us with 2 7/7s. I think we get back Lulth, actually. That's a good one. It also leaves us the mana to sacrifice the Cultivator to the Skullport Merchant so we can reuse the Mind Flayer after the Blood on the Snow. We also have their Scryland. What did we exile? We had a Summoner and an Innkeeper. It's a start, but it's not Coma and it's not Double Major. Yeah, settle in for the March of the 7/7s. $18 cards to 14. Okay. You have enough for another. Are you going to do it? They're moving all in. They're putting it all in into these attacking lands, so their hand can't be great. Who attacks what? They've been throwing a lot at the Planeswalkers throughout the game. They've really tried to keep those off the field. I mean, I'm willing to lose Lulth. That doesn't bother me. This lets us kill the Haven. Are they scared to attack with the cats? They might be. Nope. Okay. Expecting Lulth to die. Actually, it's only being attacked for 2. If I can kill 3 creatures before the damage or block 1 of them, I can keep the Lulth. But I don't even know that's what I want. Probably not. I think I just want to kill this, and we need to absorb this. I think that's the play. And then we go with activate the Merchant, sacrificing the Quandrix Cultivator. Draws a card.
Do what I demand.
So they don't get it back, even though I'm going to blow everything up.
I return.
But we don't want them to have a blocker for this.
Will be rewarded.
All right, so when are we going to Blood on the Snow? Do we Blood on the Snow? I think we have to get back Lulth, right? Oh, wait, they're at 19. Hold on. We can power up all of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14... 14, 17, 18. Not quite dead. But if we get in a chip shot here, it's going to go a long way. So yeah, we don't want to blow this up. So we want to play Liliana, play Blood on the Snow.
Even you can master death.
I don't know, guys. I think it's actually another Lulth, because we're going to need more blockers for these freaking giants. All right, then we play...
I thought I'd miss the library.
We can get back you. More spiders. We play you. Power up. If we hit a snowland, we'll play it. We hit an epiphany. All right, let's go. Summoner. Arjuna runs 3 summoners. Summoners are over. Summoner time is over. Our opponent has 2 double majors, which I still think is one of the greedier things I've ever seen. But if you gotta have your spice, you gotta have your spice. They also still have 2 comas in the deck. Here come the giants. We have 9 cards left for the Onyx. Ugh. 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 So bad. But we've got them so close to dead. The Havens we can power up 3 of them. That's 12 damage. They go face. We've got to block. We don't have to block both, though. We can block 1. And then we attack for 1, 2, 3, and then 4. Wait, we have this, we have this. We have block, block, block. They can play 1 Dryad. Okay. Can we win this?
We will slay our enemies.
We will? Oh, I hope so, Lolth. I really hope so. I need a win. And this game is now 44 frickin' minutes. 44 minutes. They have double major. That's why it's holding priority. They don't play it. I think this means they die. If they play double major there, maybe they'd live. Okay. Breathe. Breathe with me. Dun 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 dun. Sacrifice it. Out. Okay. They pitch it. That double major is going to cost him the game. All right, snow. No. No. Power up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. The faceless army comes alive. In time to bring it home. Yes! Die! Die! Oh. Oh my god. And we are back for the post-game wrap. We finished that game. It's not the only game I played, so let's check the stats powered by Untapped.gg. Link in the description. It does support the channel. Check out Untapped.gg. Yeah, 3-2. All right, you know, you're competing with high mythic. Like I played the person who's ranked 58 mythic. They were on mono white. Of course, white trash strikes again. So, you know, we played some good competition, some high level competition, some tier 1 competition, and we went 3-2. And that's usually, if you go 3-2 long enough, you get to mythic. This deck is good. I do think that the black-white version is struggling more and more as more all-runs Epiphany decks are existing in the meta and figuring out how to play against it. And I think that the pivot to having some test of talent stuff is good. The God of the Voyage, I don't know, man. There are times when I love this card. There are times when I hate this card. At its core is something I really enjoy. So I keep trying, man. And, you know, maybe I just got a thing for dolphins. You know, I don't know. Mind Flayer is really good, though, unless you're against a deck that just refuses to put things on the boards for you to steal. But it's good to have that backdoor option, because I kept on thinking against our last opponent, like, what will I do when they get Coma? And the answer is Mind Flayer. You steal it. It's fun. So the deck has the right answers, I think, and should be played, and this version might be better than the black-white version at the moment, given the way that the meta is shaking out. A little softer to Goldspan Dragon, which we didn't really play against today, but still solid, I think. So, yeah, we did it. We survived the epic battle with the Simic ramp. And all I gotta say at the end of it is... you're cool.